Just dropped off my third passenger. Right now we are in Riverside. Basically, I am close to UC Riverside. Time is 1 o'clock. This tends to be the slowest time of the day for me. If you look at the income, we're barely at $55. Barely. Like, let's look at the details today. It's gonna be nasty. Look at that. 2 hours active. That basically means I've been paid for 2 hours. Online for 8, meaning 6 hours I'm not gonna get paid. It's okay. I don't mind. I'm not whining. I'm not complaining. Let me give you a little bit of a detail to let you know we do have slow days, and this is what it looks like, my friends. At 4:44 in the morning, let's just say roughly, right? You can see it right here. I started driving. I started from Banning. I picked up somebody, dropped her off in San Bernardino. Then I had a nice $48 ride. I planned myself and to be at the right place around 5 in the morning. I don't know why it shows 5:50. I don't remember waiting that long. And this passenger was supposed to take me somewhere where I was gonna make $48. Didn't happen. That kind of screwed me over. I didn't know what to do. Then I went to Ontario Airport. I didn't get anything till 9 o'clock. Then after that, I didn't get anything till 12. So it's been a little bit slow. But this is my afternoon recap. I like to give it to you. It's okay. We have good days, we have bad days. Now my goal is still to make 150 if I can. So far the good news is I'm not in Los Angeles, right? If you look over here, I'm in Riverside, and I'm going to downtown Riverside in order to pick up the next customer. Now I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna work, and let me show you what I'm working on. Look, I use ChatGPT, and this is what I was working on. Watch my last video. This is where I was stuck. But basically I use ChatGPT to research guest rides, and it gave me a response. Now I'm going to take that response, I'm going to copy it, put it into a Google Doc, and start creating my script. And a little bit of it I'll read it to you, but this is basically what it researched. So ChatGPT, I'll just literally read it to you. I've researched the concept of guest rides in the context of Uber services and found some interesting insights that could be valuable to your blog, podcast, and YouTube channel. Here's a summary of the good, the bad, about Uber's guest services or guest ride services. The good: convenient for non-account holders, cool. Versatile for different needs, cool. Family and friend support, cool. Like family and friends can order this. The bad: the potential concerns. While Uber has implemented measures to ensure safety, there have been instances of controversies and scandals that have raised concerns about the safety and reliability of the service. Cost comparison with traditional taxi. It is important to consider that the effectiveness of the Uber compared to traditional taxi service. In some cases, taxis may be cheaper depending on the location. I don't know why it's telling me that. That's irrelevant. Dependencies on technology. So basically, it didn't really give me the bad. And then it gave me some additional insights. But this is how I start. I basically read this, grab some information. I'm going to go over here, create a new Google Doc. And this Google Doc is basically going to have two things. The response that it gave me. And then I'm going to go here and put in the original task that I asked ChatGPT to do for me, right? So if I need to further work on this, I can. And we're going to go over here. Actually, okay, I just updated it and I've saved the document, and these are my notes. $10 to go to Loma Linda. Yeah, we'll do it. It's slow. I'm gonna take it, and then hopefully I get lucky. And I didn't really move. I'm literally right next to, maybe half a mile away from where I dropped off the last passenger. And by quickly matching it, it lets me know what the algorithm's doing right now. If someone else gets it, that means the market is just 2 seconds. There you go. Look, I clicked on it in 1 second, right? And someone else clicked on it. That means the market is very saturated today and is very slow. It's been doing this to me all day. Every time I click on something, if I'm not an instant, it doesn't give it to me. Either there's drivers, or it's doing A/B testing with me and another driver, and other drivers taking it for $9.39. It gives it to them. It gives it to me for $10.39. It's all good. We're gonna keep working. So now I'm back in ChatGPT, and I'm basically telling it, yo, go on YouTube, use a plugin called Vox Scripts, and do some research for me and find me some of the more bad, some of the more dirty stuff, so I can, again, do some research and put my experience and put what ChatGPT is finding for me and put it together, and then come up with a new video. Let's see what it has to say. There you go. It got a lot more answers this time, right? There you go. A lot more. Let's just start from the beginning. Now it's saying safety concerns for passengers and drivers, accountability issues, insurance and liability complications, potentials for fraud and misuse, communication barriers. These are all notes that ChatGPT is actually going and finding out for me based on YouTube videos. These points are general concerns that are often discussed in the context of rideshare services and their guest ride features. Beautiful. Now I'm going to tell it to give it to me in raw text. Can you give me the response in raw text so I can copy and paste it into Google Documents? And then I need to do this every single time. I need to change ChatGPT so I don't have to keep saying this, so it just remembers it. But you know, I just kind of enjoy just saying it. It's kind of fun. So now it's giving it to me without the formatting, without the bold, so I can copy and paste it into Google Docs and do what it needs to do. Okay, check it out. I've updated my document, and there's a couple of things I want you to see over here. Uber guest ride risks, Uber guest ride dangers, right? And there's another one, problems with Uber guest rides, right? Now I'm literally going to go into YouTube and just do this so I can find the right context. Let's see if I make sure I'm in the right channel. No, we're going to go back. Okay, now I'm in the right account. I'm just going to do a search and see what it finds. Okay, here's the first one. All right. Hey, I finally actually got